Do you remember the last time you cried tears of joy? Not from heartbreak, not from exhaustion, but tears that came because you realized you could hold more than one truth at once. The ache, the gratitude, the uncertainty, the beauty. Maybe that's the real initiation into adulthood. The ability to hold paradox without trying to solve it.
Stop and stare. I think I'm moving, but I go nowhere. Yeah, I know that everyone gets scared, but I'll become what I can't breathe.
And what moves me most isn't that life is perfect. It's that it isn't. And I still feel joy anyway.
Oh, 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 stop and stare. You start to wonder, are they here, not there?
More than one truth can exist at the same time. What often gets in the way is the belief that experiencing joy during difficulty is inappropriate or disloyal to the struggle. But that belief cuts you off from the very moments that help you endure. A few minutes of relief may not solve everything, but yet they create space. They restore perspective. They remind you that goodness still lives alongside hardship.
Stop and stare. I think I'm moving, but I go nowhere.
For so long, I thought I had to resolve everything before I was allowed to feel light, that I had to earn peace, that happiness only belonged to the version of me who had it all figured out. But standing here, feet in the water, watching the sky dissolve into gold, I feel something different.
Yeah, I know that everyone is scared, but I'll become it, I can't breathe.
I realize I can miss what was, create what's next, and still feel my heart open in this present moment.
Stop and stare. I think I'm moving, but I go nowhere. Yeah, I know that everyone is scared, but I'll become it, I can't breathe.
Just got back from my workout and I'm getting more protein in my diet. So the naked vanilla casein. I'm gonna add a little avocado in there. I do wanna get more calories in my diet because I'm working out pretty hard these days and I have some ripe avocados, so I need the healthy fats. I'm not a big fan of dairy, but my main goal right now is to get more protein. Yes, there's pea proteins and all of that, but I've heard really good things about the naked protein. No, I'm not sponsored, but I'm gonna give this a go. I've also heard really good things about the avocado pit, that you're supposed to let it dry out for a couple days. Look it up, but it has anti-inflammatory properties. If you let it dry and crumble it up and you mix it with like half a banana or put it in your smoothie, it does have a very bitter taste. So instead of throwing away your avocado pit, research it and try it for yourself. I'm out of milk right now, so I just added water and I'm gonna put a splash of this Chobani white chocolate mocha, adding flavor. Let's give it a go. Tastes like avocado mixed with a little bit of vanilla. I like it. Probably gonna add some ice cubes. So probably just gonna have this with a little bit more water added. Okay, I'm getting ready for my friend Amanda's engagement party. I'm really excited. I have a couple options. You guys can help me pick out my outfit. Let me know what I should wear. So before I show you the attire, it is cocktail dress attire. It is Valentine's Day. Basically, it's the day after Valentine's Day when I'm recording this. So I have this pink in the front of my closet at the moment. This is a nice pink dress and it has like little slit open sleeves. It's a shorter dress and it is from Revolve. It's from the Michael Costello and Revolve collection. So it's nice because it has like a little bit of a turtleneck going on here and it's just a zip up the back. Option number 2, this dress. It's also a shorter dress. It is from Lioness. It's also Revolve. And it's like this lighter pink dress with some cute little roses on, and it's got a little drapery kind of going on here. So what do you guys think? Option 1 or option 2? Option 1 or option 2? I'm going with option 1. Okay, and I'm gonna wear these shoes. They're from Aquazzura. Can look cute with the dress. Like a dark nude tan color. I haven't seen Amanda in a while. I'm excited. Probably should make on the tightest one. This is how I did my hair. It's like a Pamela Anderson, or I actually had my hair like this for the Miami Swim Week final round at the Villa. If you guys haven't watched that video, go ahead and check it out on my channel. Here we go, like so, and probably do this first. Yeah. Yeah, probably this one actually. I'll do this first. And I have a little congratulations gift here. Come on, we're gonna be late, let's go. Testing. So I'm gonna start this video off with a little bit of thoughts that I've been having lately on things going on in the world. I don't get too heavily into politics, but I wanted to bring up something that somebody named Chase Hughes was talking about. And if you guys don't know who Chase Hughes is, he is a behavioral expert and I highly recommend him. I watch him on YouTube. He's definitely binge worthy. I saw him initially on YouTube, but then I saw him in person back in October of last year in Chicago. I went there for Richard Bandler and I saw Chase Hughes was there too. So saw him live and he really opened up my eyes past beyond NLP, because I love NLP. That is how my mind works and that's what I've studied and I have a master's certification in that. But Chase Hughes has a different perspective, working and understanding interrogation, because he not only understands hypnosis, but he understands interrogation and brainwashing, and I thought that was fascinating. I follow him and I watched his Friday Night Live YouTube videos, and what he said last Friday really stuck with me. If you think about structure, and if there's anything you can take away from this video, it is structure. So when people are looking right or left, that means that they're not looking up.
Therefore, when you identify yourself, if we're talking politics for a second, as a liberal or as a Republican, that means that you are not looking up and thinking about the puppet masters who are implanting these seeds for us to fight over. When we identify as the right or the left, because one of the biggest needs in human nature is the need to stay consistent with how we define ourselves. When we attach our identities to that, it's so much easier for us to delete the truth, because now we've publicly identified as a certain side. Be careful with that and just genuinely ask questions. When we can step outside of identity and instead of fighting of this side or that side and really connecting to more of how we are all one and how you can do this and step outside of this, if you really want peace on earth and if you really want to create your own reality, instead of digging into these, we can really connect over what unifies us as human beings. And I want to read a couple notes of what I wrote from what Chase said. While the right and left argue, the structure underneath and above is untouched. Vertical attention is dangerous to the system that's engineering reality. Horizontal conflict is what prevents people from looking up. Every time you felt that rush of rage, every time you reduce a complex issue into a moral binary, you are stabilizing the structure you think you are resisting. Identity is unimaginably powerful. Reactive populations are predictable and become puppets. It's just identity and repetition. So you don't need to win or convert. You just need to become slower to react, slower to show a signal. Speed is what makes division profitable. When you pause, you interrupt the loop. You ask deeper questions instead of louder ones. So step outside of the loop. When you refuse to dehumanize, you remove the fuel. And when you remove that fire, it makes you a lot harder to manipulate. Consume less outrage and listen without performance, meaning listen without having to respond right away. And instead, you can say, maybe. Take a deep breath. Maybe. When you become less reactive, they lose their power. In this instance, he's saying move with less certainty, being able to say maybe, and separate your beliefs from your identity. You are not powerless. They thrive off of you being divided. Say one word, maybe. And never let yourself get convinced that you are getting both sides when you are reading one story. Thought that was so powerful, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to continue to talk about this. It's nervous system regulation, because when we are more confident and grounded within ourselves, the less of the outer chaos is going to get to us. So meditate, ground your nervous system. I do have a nervous system regulation course. It is called Pressure to Peace. My salmon is ready. So I do have a nervous system regulation course. It is called Pressure to Peace, How to Heal from Burnout in just 10 minutes a day. How to heal from burnout in just 10 minutes a day and stay calm and ground your nervous system. Okay, I'm turning this off. Okay, it is time for me to eat my salmon, but I've also opened up my one-on-one coaching. You can click the link in the description box below if you want a free 15-minute one-on-one session with me, and let's see how we can work together. Let me know in the comments below, what are you guys doing to ground your nervous system? Are you going for walks? Are you taking up a new hobby? I am interested in what you guys are doing, so let me know in the comments below. All of that is to say is less division, more union, more realizing and seeing how we're all connected, how we are all one, and we are all on this earth school, here to evolve, here to grow, here to come back home to source. Here to remember that we are the creators of our realities, or at least the co-creators of our realities, and know that when you come home to yourself, when you ground your nervous system, when you stop thinking of the separation and start coming home to the self, that's when you come home to source. Because God is within, your peace is within, it is all within you right now. And also, if you want to try it out before you go to bed tonight, as you lay there and you're starting to drift off to sleep, I want you to imagine a bright golden light right in your heart center. And imagine this golden light starting to expand and glow brighter and bigger. And you can feel this swirling in your heart chakra center. Then you can imagine it shooting out from your heart and expanding into your room, expanding throughout your whole house, expanding your city, your state, your country, and the world. Breathe into that. Exhale it out. Then you can fall asleep peacefully into a deep night's rest. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd give it a big thumbs up. Maybe send it to somebody who you think would find it interesting. And I'll see you in the next video.